How's it going, guys? Alpha here, bringing you my NPL season. Wait, what season are we? We're in season 4. Our NPL season 4 week 1 team builder. So yeah, NPL season 4 is finally officially underway. Hopefully, I've got my draft recap up. If not, well, then I haven't. But that's unfortunate. We're gonna go over a little bit of my team. This is, like I said, week 1 of season 4. We are not requiring uploads for season 4, so I'm not entirely sure if I'll upload every single week. I might not have a team builder every week. I might not have battles some weeks. Who knows? But other than that, the NPL is underway again, so it's always a fun time for me. I've got a pretty nice team this season. It's a little bit weird for me. It's kind of passive in my opinion, but we're working with it. It's what we got. We're going up against Trev. In week 1 in his Long Island Golducks. Obviously, Trev being the commissioner. He's in our division this season, so we play him twice. Once this week, once at the end of the season. And he's got a pretty goddamn terrifying team. Starting off with Mega Gardevoir, Dragonite, Terrakion, Celesteela, Mantine, Darmanitan, Virizion, Magnezone, Swampert, Tauros, and Absol. Just looking at his team right off the bat, I would say there are probably 5 mons on that team that could sweep me. Mega Gardevoir, Dragonite, Celesteela, Terrakion, and Virizion. I'm not worried. That being said, that's just mons that have the option to set up on me. I'm not that worried about being set up on, honestly. I think my team's pretty sound to deal with that. That being said, threats against my team. Celesteela. I don't have an electric type, so Mantine's a threat. Magnezone's a pain in the ass. Dragonite's obviously always scary. Mega Gardevoir just punches holes through teams. It doesn't matter how fat your team is. I've put together some countermeasures to hopefully not get blown back this week. So let's just kind of get right into it. First off, we have Babylon, our Mega Aggron, holding the Aggronite, obviously. Sturdy before Mega Evolution, Filter once it Mega Evolves, packing Thunder Punch, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, and Roar with 252 in HP, 4 in attack, 252 in special defense with a careful nature. I need all of the special bulk this week because this is my primary answer to Mega Gardevoir. I OHKO most variants with Heavy Slam, might even be all variants, I'm not entirely sure. And I take 1 Focus Blast, possibly 2. I don't exactly remember the calc, if I'm being completely honest. This is my Mega Gardevoir switch-in, and it is not a good one. My team severely lacks Mega Gardevoir switch-ins. I have Tapu Fini, which is nice, but it's not the greatest matchup for me against Mega Gardevoir, so we're dealing with it as best as we can. What else is there to talk about with Mega Aggron? Oh yeah, Roar is for phasing. Like I said, he's got a lot of mons that have potential to set up. Thunder Punch is there exclusively for Mantine. I need to hit Mantine. It's also there for Celesteela, now that I think about it, although it doesn't do much to Celesteela. I can take a couple. I think I take 1 hit from Terrakion with ease. I might even be able to take a plus. No, I probably can't take a +2. But Terrakion's a threat for my team because it outspeeds everything on my team except for, I believe, Tornadus. I think that might be my entire team. Oh, Tornadus and Swoobat. That's right, I have Swoobat. Yeah, Tornadus and Swoobat are the only things that outspeed Terrakion naturally. Obviously, both do hit. No, only one of them hits super effectively, but so that's scary. And my team has a pretty good physical bulk, but Terrakion's still a fucking terrifying mon, so that's not great. I have a Dusknoir, so maybe he won't even bring Terrakion. That'd be pretty cool. Other than that, it's not the best matchup. Fini handles it pretty well. Garchomp can handle it, but it's still not a fun time. Not a fun time at all. Roar is there, like I said, to stop setup. Earthquake is there to hit Darmanitan, to hit Terrakion, obviously. Although Heavy Slam will do a lot too. Not nearly as much, but will do enough if I don't have to necessarily make predictions on it. And to hit the Magnezone. Those are the reasons I'm packing Earthquake this week. If Magnezone has a balloon, we're kind of in trouble because that was one of the problems I have in Mega Aggron in testing is a balloon Magnezone, especially with like Substitute, can just fuck my shit up real bad. It's awful. Obviously with Magnapole that can trap my Mega Aggron, and Mega Aggron, even though I am Spadef, does not take hits very well from Magnezone. So yeah, this is what we're rocking with Mega Aggron. I don't have rocks on it this week because I have 3 potential rockers, and I figure I don't need rocks on multiple mons. I have rocks on one of my mons, and you'll figure it out eventually. Next up, we have Rapture, Garchomp, holding Furium Z with Rough Skin, Fire Fang, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Swords Dance. 252 in attack, 12 in special defense, 244 in speed. That's to make sure that I outspeed Mega Gardevoir, obviously. Here's the deal with Garchomp. I have 3 attacking moves in Swords Dance. The reason being, I only really need... Well, I need all 3 of the moves. I need Fire Fang exclusively for the Celesteela. Earthquake does a shit ton of damage to this team, minus, like I said, obviously anything on a balloon, Celesteela, and Dragonite. Oh, and Mantine. Dragon Claw blows back Dragonite and Mantine. Fire Fang, or Inferno Overdrive blows back Celesteela if it is not, what's that word? Akaberry, that's the word. Overall, it's a pretty good matchup for me. Oh, the other reason I have Fire Fang... No, I don't. I have Dragon Claw. I don't need Fire Fang for Verzian. Garchomp can punch holes through this team. It does have a good speed tier, except for obviously against Terrakion, but Terrakion is not exactly the best matchup for Garchomp, and neither is Verzian, so that's pretty cool. Overall, it has the potential to really punch holes through this team, but I really need to be careful because depending on his Mega Gardevoir, I can't just spam Earthquake on it because bulky sets easily take an Earthquake, which is not good. And I also cannot at all touch Mantine if I wait, was it Mantine that I had problems with Garchomp, or was it? I can't remember. One of these mons I had problems with setting up on. I would get a... Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's Mantine. Oh, I fixed it. Never mind. In Mox, I was having problems because I had Outrage over Dragon Claw. I couldn't set up on Mantine and then... not set up on Mantine. Set up and click Outrage in front of Mantine because Mega Gardevoir was a thing. So I elected to go Dragon Claw over Outrage. The loss of damage kind of sucks, but it was necessary because it allows me to set up and not have to lock myself in Outrage and waste a setup because he brings a Mega Gardevoir. So that's Garchomp, pretty straightforward. It's really important not to burn Furium Z on anything but Celesteela, because if I burn it on anything but Celesteela, Celesteela's not going to die. It's really, really bad for my team. It's going to be a long and stally match if it's any indication of how I did in Mox. So we'll see. Next up, we have Utter Madness, our Miltank, holding leftovers and thick fat, Stealth Rock, Milk Drink, Seismic Toss, and Thunder Punch. 252 in HP, 4 in attack, 252 in defense, and Impish Nature. So this is max Phys Def Miltank. It does well against all of his physical attackers, except for, obviously, Terrakion and Physical Verzion. But the long story short here is it's my Darmanitan switch in. It's not the best one in the world, but it's what I have. Stealth Rocks are pretty important for this game. Obviously, breaks Dragonite's multi-scale, whittles down Mega Gardevoir, whittles down Terrakion, and a little bit. It whittles down Celesteela enough to put it in range for Inferno Overdrive and a few other things. It's a big thing on Mantine because Mantine walls pretty much my entire 11 Mons, so it's a big thing to have Rocks up to at least chip the Mantine and bring it in on Defog and stuff like that. And Seismic Toss breaks sub on everything on this team except for... what is it? Not everything, but like... Unless he's bringing max HP on most things, it'll break a sub. So that's pretty cool. It breaks Celesteela unless he's max HP. It breaks... or at least near max HP. Basically, as you can see on my screen, anything under... Because Miltank's HP is base 95. Anything under 95, base 95 HP, sub will break even if it's max HP, so that's pretty cool. Thunder Punch, obviously, once again for the Mantine, because I'm packing as much Electric Stab on my team without having Electric coverage on my team without having an actual Electric type, so I could deal with that Mantine, because it literally, I don't joke when I say Mantine causes massive problems for my team. Moving on, we have Kana, our Tapu Fini, holding leftovers of Misty Surge, Surf, Moonblast, Nature's Madness, and Taunt. 252 in HP, 252 in defense, and 4 in special defense with a bold nature. The reason I'm bringing max HP, max defense to Fini this week is because this is my way to deal with Dragonite. It's my way to deal with Terrakion, minus Poison Jab, which I still take okay. It's another switch into Darmanitan, and it's a switch into Swampert. It's things like that. I don't have a lot of special walls this week, and the reason being, it's the physical attackers that worry me on this team. Mega Gardevoir obviously is a problem, but I have a couple of ways that are pretty foolproof to deal with Mega Gardevoir, barring like honestly, I don't even know. Like, if I could, if I just get a little bit of chip damage on Mega Gardevoir, it becomes a non-issue. Let's just put it that way. You'll see in a minute why I say that. I have Taunt and Nature's Madness on the set because I didn't need any other coverage, really. Energy Ball was an option for Swampert, obviously. And, I'm sorry, not Energy Ball, Grass Knot. Defog was another option, but I figured that my team doesn't really get bothered by hazards. He doesn't have a spiker on his team, and his rocks do not bother my team at all. I have 3 resistances, 1 weakness that gets Regenerator on switch out, and 2 neutralities, so it didn't bother my team, and I don't want to be defogging away my hazards because they're huge against his team. So I went with Taunt and Nature's Madness. Taunt can prevent things like Mantine and Celesteela, and it could stop things from like Mantine, Celesteela, Dragonite, to a degree, Virizion, things like that. I'm not going to stay in on Virizion, but showing Taunt at least gives me the option to safely keep him from setting up on me and things like that. Nature's Madness is there because I can't touch Celesteela, because I can't touch Mantine, because I can't touch... I can't do a whole lot to Magnezone. I can't do a whole lot to... I can't do much to Virizion either because of its stupid special bulk, so... I needed Nature's Madness to chip things down, and that was about it. I had Grass Knot at one point, but it just doesn't do it. I just can't touch Celesteela if I carry Grass Knot, and that wasn't worth it. Next up, we have Rabbi Spin, my Hitmontop, holding the Choice Band with Technician this week. Bullet Punch, Revenge, Stone Edge, and Mach Punch. 252 in HP, 252 in attack, and 4 in speed with an Adamant Nature. This is an interesting set. Bullet Punch is there because it pretty much kills most variants of Mega Gardevoir. If I get 10 to 20% chip on Mega Guard, it dies to a Bullet Punch, which is really, really nice. Revenge is an interesting choice here. So here's how I came up with choosing Revenge for my big fighting stab. There's a couple of things. One, so how Revenge works, it's a lower priority move, so you are pretty much usually going to attack last with it. I think it's is it -1 or -2 priority? I can never remember. Let me find it real quick. Doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's -1 priority, but whatever. The way Revenge works is it's -1 priority, and if you take damage that turn, the power doubles, so it goes from 60 to 120. So essentially, the goal with Revenge usually is you get hit, you take a hit, and you deal back double damages because you've taken the hit. The thing with Hitmontop, though, is even if I don't take a hit, I still get the Technician boost from Revenge. I don't get the Technician boost if I take a hit, so it's 120 as opposed to a lot, 180, I think. It doesn't boost a boosted Revenge, basically, but it does boost a Revenge that isn't triggered by an attack. So that goes from 60 to 90, which is really, really nice. It's the max benefit you can get from a Technician boost. And so there's really no loss there other than the lack of priority, but with like base 50 speed, base 70 speed, I'm not going to be outspeeding anything anyway. So I have the 4 in speed on the off chance I need to to outspeed Magnezone, I guess, and click Stone Edge on it. I have no idea why I have speed on this set. What the hell am I doing? I'm going to put that in my physical defense just because I have nowhere else to put it. Mach Punch also is pretty big because it deals with Terrakion. It deals with anything that outspeeds Hitmontop and is probably down around 30%. Mach Punch will pick off most things. Probably picks off things like Darmanitan at half. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Technician boosted, Choice Banded Adamant. I would be very, very, very shocked if that did not kill. But yeah, I'm bringing Technotop this week just because I think. I don't think I'll see it happening. I think when you see Hitmontop, you generally think, oh, it's going to be like, a defensive spinner, lefties, assault vest, whatever. I'm changing it up this week because because it puts in massive work against this team offensively, and B, because I really, really, really wanted the double priority because his team has a couple of mons that I don't want to have to deal with, and Top can pick off at very, very low HP, very high HP with priority moves, which is really cool. I'm just running the calcs real quick. Let me fix this set really quick because it's wrong. Bullet Punch, Revenge, Mach Punch and Stone Edge. I have Stone Edge because it's technically my best option to hit things like Darmanitan and Dragonite. I'm not clicking it against Darmanitan. I'm switching almost definitely. Dragonite, it's like I don't want to get set up on. And if I lock myself into Edge and I get one off and I break multi-scale and do 30% chip or whatever, it's a good thing for me. And I could always bring Top back in and click Bullet Punch later and pick it off. I'm just running the calcs really quick, like I said. Let's go to Gardevoir. Yeah, so max HP Gardevoir takes... Oh, why does max HP Gardevoir eat? This thing... Oh, this is Intimidate, that's why. I was scared for a second. Yeah, a max HP Gardevoir takes 72 to 85, which is really, really nice. Or 72 to 85.7, which is really, really nice. Like I said, that 15 to 20% chip is going to be huge. It does not take it well to Bullet Punch at all. Darmanitan, assuming he brings a all-out offensive Darmanitan. Mach Punch is doing 60 to 71, so Stone Edge and Revenge are both killing. It's a really, really good situation. Even a resisted Bullet Punch is doing the 20 to 23%, so that's really, really nice. What else? I want to check Terrakion. Hell, say he brings a Choice Scarf variant. I don't think he will, but if he does, Mach Punch has a it's like a 50-50 roll. Okay, it's not 50-50. It's like a 40% chance to OHKO with Mach Punch on an uninvested Terrakion. Revenge is a guaranteed OHKO. It might even kill through a Chople Berry, which is pretty cool if he has no bulk. Very, very low chance, but it is a chance. Dragonite, I want to see the calcs on it really quick. With multi-scale up, he takes half from a Stone Edge, which is really nice. He's only doing 45% back, which is really cool. With multi-scale broken, it's pretty much guaranteed OHKO to kill a Stone Edge. With it broken, he's taken 33% from Bullet Punch Max, which is really nice. This is a no bulk Dragonite, but it's a really, really good position to be in. Top does huge work this week. Anything else? Celesteela is the other one I want to check really quickly. See a max HP Steela. Revenge is still doing Revenge is still doing half if he hits me, which is really nice. And I'm taking, how much am I taking from an Air Slash? That's the real question here. Air Slash is doing 62 max if he's uninvested, which is really nice. Like I said, Top just has a good matchup fit offensively this week, which is really, really rare, but I love to see it because it should be a pretty fun set to run. Anything else I want to check? Not really. I kind of got the general idea of what I wanted to see. I can't touch Mantine except for Stone Edge, and I'm sure it probably eats a Stone Edge. Let's see a physically defensive Mantine. We're looking at... Oh, no, it does not take a Stone Edge. Hitmontop is my fucking savior, apparently, this week. I already knew that coming into this, but it kind of just magnified my realization. Anyway, next up we have Elias, our Tornadus Therian, holding the life orb with the Generator, Hurricane, Sludge Bomb, Heat Wave, and U-Turn. It was absolutely imperative that I bring Tornadus this week for a number of reasons. The first one being a fast Sludge Bomb was very, very important for Mega Gardevoir. A Fire-type move to hit Steela was very important. And fast U-turn with regenerator support is very big. And Hurricane to hit things like Terrakion. Very, very important. I had to Scott for the Scarf, obviously, because I don't handle Terrakion well, because I'm a fucking pure flying type. But even with... I just tried to search for Elias on damage calc because I'm bad at this game. If he's not a Scarf track, or if he's scarfed into close combat, my Hurricanes are to an uninvested Terrakion are doing 72 to 85, which is really, really nice. Superpower, which I'm not carrying this week, so that does not matter at all. It's a really good situation to be in. I really, really need Tornadus to give me momentum in this game. U-turn is going to be my best friend all game long because I'm expecting this to be a really stalling match, and initiative is going to be huge. But long story short, I am going to have a weird match this week. My mock battles were anywhere between 50 and 100 turns, so this is going to be quite the match. It's all going to depend on, it's going to really hinge on how survivable my Miltank and my Mega Aggron are versus Trevor's Celesteela and Mantine. If I could tell you what I'm expecting him to bring for his team, I see Mega Gardevoir, Dragonite, Terrakion, Celesteela, Mantine, and either Darmanitan, Magnezone, or I could see Tauros coming for the speed, but he doesn't really need it. He has Virizion and Terrakion. I would be kind of shocked if I saw Tauros, but it could happen. It's still a pretty potent physical attacker. But yeah, that's the squad. It's gonna be hopefully gonna be one hell of a battle. I was having a lot of fun with the mocks, even though they were annoyingly long. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like the video and want to show your support, be sure to hit the like button and the thoughts comment section below. Also, remember to subscribe and the drop today. Never to share, but sharing is caring. Follow me on Twitter. These are the stuff. Videos that come out. It's quick in contact with me, and sometimes they're kind of funny. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.